Welcome to my channel Pocket Change Coins, because, as you know, old is gold. Some of the rarest coins worth big money could be hiding in your hands right now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch till the end. Let's dive in. First, we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating quarters from the United States Mint, the 2010 Hot Springs Quarter. This coin is not just a regular piece of currency. It holds a special place in the hearts of numismatists due to its remarkable rarity and the unique minting errors that have catapulted it into a league of highly sought-after collectibles. If you think all quarters are just small, everyday change, then listen very carefully, because this Hot Springs Quarter will totally change your perspective and maybe even add some excitement to your collection. The Hot Springs Quarter is part of the America the Beautiful series, celebrating the beautiful Hot Springs National Park in Arkansas. The design captures the essence of the park with intricate detail that makes the quarter truly stunning. But beyond its artistic appeal, what truly makes this coin extraordinary is the limited number of coins struck with specific errors, creating a buzz in the collecting community. These errors add a layer of mystique and rarity that few coins can match, making it a prized item for collectors who understand the value of these fascinating anomalies. One of the most prominent features that set certain 2010 Hot Springs quarters apart is the presence of doubling errors, known as double die obverse or reverse errors. This happens when the coin's design is struck twice slightly off alignment, causing key features like the lettering or the date to appear doubled or shadowed. For the Hot Springs Quarter, this doubling can be spotted around the inscriptions or the year, creating a striking effect that immediately catches the eye of anyone examining the coin closely. This type of error is incredibly rare and greatly enhances the coin's desirability and value. In addition to doubling errors, another fascinating error collectors look for is the repunched mint mark. This occurs when the mint mark letter, typically a D for Denver or a P for Philadelphia, is stamped more than once in different positions on the coin. These repunched mint marks are subtle and require a keen eye or magnification to spot, but they add immense value for those who know what to look for. The presence of such an error on a Hot Springs Quarter can turn a common coin into a rare collector's gem overnight. Condition also plays a pivotal role in determining the worth of this quarter. Coins that are in mint state, showing no wear or damage, and have been professionally graded at a high level are absolutely in demand. The combination of an error and a flawless condition coin makes it the ultimate prize in the coin collecting world. When these pristine error quarters hit the auction block, they generate intense competition, driving their price to spectacular heights as collectors recognize their rarity and historical significance. Recent auction results have confirmed just how hot the demand is for the 2010 Hot Springs Quarter with errors. Collectors from across the globe are snapping up these rare coins, pushing prices higher and higher. This coin's popularity in recent sales only reaffirms its status as a highly prized collectible that promises not just beauty, but potential financial reward as well. If you ever come across a Hot Springs Quarter showing doubling or repunched mint marks, don't underestimate its potential. This coin is in the spotlight for all the right reasons. What is the estimated value for a 2010 Hot Springs Quarter with these rare errors and excellent condition? These coins have been known to fetch an eye-watering $60,000, that's right, $60,000 for a single quarter. This figure demonstrates the incredible demand and value these rare error coins hold in today's collector's market. If you happen to own such a coin or come across one, you are truly in possession of a numismatic treasure that is both beautiful and extraordinarily valuable. Second rare coin. We are uncovering the incredible story behind one of the most remarkable quarters in the United States Mint's 50-state quarter series, the 2002 Indiana Quarter. This coin is much more than just a piece of everyday currency. It is a highly prized collectible that has captivated the attention of numismatists and investors alike. If you think all quarters are the same, think again, because this particular Indiana quarter hides some fascinating secrets that make it rare, valuable, and highly sought after. Listen closely and enjoy every detail as we explore why this coin is making waves in the collecting world. The 2002 Indiana Quarter is part of the celebrated 50-state quarters program, which honored each state's unique heritage and landmarks. Indiana's quarter showcases a striking image of a race car, paying tribute to the famous Indianapolis 500, a symbol of speed, innovation, and American spirit. But what sets this coin apart is not just its design, it's the rare minting errors that have turned it into a collector's dream. These errors, including double die effects and unusual die cracks, elevate this coin far beyond its face value, making it a must-have for anyone passionate about coins with extraordinary stories. One of the most fascinating errors on the 2002 Indiana quarter is the double die obverse, where the lettering and details, especially around the date and Liberty, appear doubled or shadowed. This doubling occurs due to a misalignment during the die creation process, creating a unique and highly recognizable feature. For collectors, spotting this double die effect instantly increases the coin's desirability because it confirms that this is no ordinary quarter but a rare production anomaly. These double dies are considered a premium among collectors because they represent a limited number of coins struck with this error, making them extremely scarce and highly valuable. Another remarkable feature that collectors look for is the presence of die cracks or die breaks on certain versions of this quarter. These tiny fissures on the surface of the coin are formed when the die used to strike the coins develop small cracks from extensive use. While die cracks might sound like damage, in the world of numismatics, they are highly prized and add to the uniqueness of the coin. The combination of a double die and die cracks makes the 2002 Indiana quarter an exceptional find, one that stands out at any coin show or auction. When it comes to assessing the value of this coin, condition is absolutely crucial. Coins that have been preserved in mint state, showing sharp details, no wear, and maintaining their original luster, command the highest prices in the market. Professional grading by respected services like PCGS or NGC can confirm authenticity and grade, further boosting the coin's value. Collectors are willing to pay a premium for high-grade error coins, knowing that these rare specimens are limited and will only grow in value over time. This growing demand has caused prices to soar, making the 2002 Indiana quarter a shining star in any collection. Recent auctions have made headlines as collectors eagerly bid on this rare quarter, sometimes competing fiercely to secure one for their collections. These sales have demonstrated that the 2002 Indiana quarter is not only a symbol of state pride but also a remarkable investment piece. The coin's rarity, combined with its historical significance and minting anomalies, creates a perfect storm for collectors and investors alike. If you're fortunate enough to find one with these errors, you're holding something truly special in your hands. Now, you must be wondering about the worth of this outstanding 2002 Indiana quarter with these rare minting errors in top condition. Experts and recent sales have shown that this coin can fetch a staggering $80,000, yes, $80,000 for a single quarter. This incredible valuation shows just how hot the demand is for this unique coin among passionate collectors and savvy investors. If you have one or find one in circulation, you might be sitting on a hidden treasure that could change your collecting game forever. Third expensive coin, we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating and highly sought-after coins from the United States Mint's 50-state quarter series, the 2007 Montana quarter. This coin isn't just a piece of everyday change, it's a rare gem that has captured the imagination of collectors and investors worldwide. If you're a coin lover or just curious about what makes certain quarters skyrocket in value, listen closely and enjoy this detailed journey into the rarity, unique features, and astounding worth of the Montana 2007 quarter. The 2007 Montana quarter is renowned for its beautiful design that celebrates the state's stunning natural heritage, featuring a majestic bison skull and a mountain landscape, perfectly symbolizing the rugged wilderness and spirit of Montana. However, what truly sets some of these quarters apart is the presence of extraordinary minting errors and varieties that are incredibly rare and highly prized by collectors. Among the most famous are the double die obverse and reverse errors, where parts of the design, such as the lettering, date, or elements of the bison skull, appear doubled or shadowed due to an error during the die creation process. These double dies are immediately recognizable to sharp-eyed collectors and instantly elevate the coin's value because only a tiny fraction of quarters were struck with these stunning anomalies. In addition to the double die features, many collectors seek out Montana quarters exhibiting die cracks or die breaks, tiny fissures on the coin's surface caused by wear and tear on the dies used to strike the coins. While these might sound like flaws, in the coin collecting world, they add a unique signature that can only be found in limited numbers. This uniqueness makes these coins one-of-a-kind treasures that stand out in any collection. The combination of double dies and die cracks in the 2007 Montana quarter creates a perfect storm of rarity and desirability, turning an everyday coin into a remarkable collector's piece. Identifying these errors is a thrilling part of the hunt for coin collectors. To spot a double die, you'll want to look closely at the date, state name, or Liberty lettering for any doubled or shadow-like images. Die cracks usually show up as fine lines or raised ridges crossing through parts of the coin's design. When you find one with clear, visible errors, it's important to have it professionally graded by services like PCGS or NGC. These graders authenticate the coin's condition and error status, which can greatly impact its market value. High-grade Montana quarters with verified minting errors are extremely rare, and that rarity has made demand soar in recent years. Recent auctions have confirmed just how hot the market is for these special Montana quarters. Collectors and investors are fiercely competing to own one, pushing prices higher and higher. This enthusiasm is driven not just by the coin's rarity but by its historical significance and the visual appeal of the errors themselves. As more people discover these exceptional quarters, the value continues to climb, cementing the 2007 Montana quarter as a key piece for any serious collection or investment portfolio. So, what is this extraordinary 2007 Montana quarter actually worth? When in pristine condition and featuring those rare double die errors or notable die cracks, it can command a jaw-dropping price of $100,000, yes, $100,000. This remarkable figure reflects the high demand and limited supply that make this coin an incredible find. If you own one or come across a Montana quarter with these rare features, you are holding a true treasure that is much more than pocket change. It's a prized collectible with extraordinary value. Especially, we're diving into one of the most captivating and highly prized quarters in the United States Mint's 50-state quarter series, the 1999 Connecticut quarter. If you think all quarters are just everyday pocket change, think again. This particular coin has captured the hearts and wallets of collectors and investors alike due to its remarkable rarity and eye-catching errors. So listen carefully and enjoy this in-depth exploration of what makes the 1999 Connecticut quarter not just a coin, but a treasure. The Connecticut quarter features an iconic design celebrating the charter oak, a symbol deeply tied to the state's rich history and heritage. However, what really sets this quarter apart from millions of others are some exceptional minting errors that have made certain specimens unbelievably valuable. Among the most sought after are the double die obverse errors, where the date, lettering, or elements of the charter oak design show striking doubling. This doubling appears as if the design has been stamped twice, slightly offset, creating a dramatic and visually stunning effect. For collectors, spotting these double dies is like finding a secret signature of rarity, a true badge of uniqueness. Another fascinating feature that elevates the value of some 1999 Connecticut quarters is the presence of die cracks and die breaks. These small cracks appear because the dies used to strike the coins have developed tiny fractures over time. Far from being a flaw, these die cracks create one-of-a-kind patterns that no two coins share, making these quarters even more special. When combined with double dies, these characteristics push the coin into a league of its own, sparking intense excitement among coin collectors who prize rarity and distinctiveness. Now, how can you identify these rare and valuable Connecticut quarters? First, you want to examine the coin closely under good lighting or magnification. Look carefully at the date, 1999, and the words, United States of America, or Liberty, for any signs of doubling, a shadowy or thickened second image alongside the main one. Then, inspect the area around the charter oak for fine raised lines or cracks indicating die breaks. When you find a quarter exhibiting these traits, it's wise to have it professionally graded and authenticated by trusted services such as PCGS or NGC. Grading not only confirms authenticity but also boosts the coin's market value by assuring buyers of its condition and rarity. The buzz around these 1999 Connecticut quarters has been growing rapidly, fueled by recent high-profile auctions and private sales where collectors have paid astonishing amounts for top-quality specimens with errors. The market demand is incredibly strong because these coins combine historic significance, stunning visual appeal, and extreme rarity. They are more than just currency, they are prized artifacts sought by collectors who recognize the value of owning a piece of minting history that stands out from the crowd. So, what kind of value are we talking about here? Exceptional 1999 Connecticut quarters with verified double die errors and clear die cracks have recently fetched prices as high as $150,000. This remarkable figure reflects the coin's extraordinary status and the fierce competition among collectors to add one to their collections. If you have one of these rare quarters or discover one during your coin hunts, you are truly holding a piece worth a small fortune. Next coin, discover one of the most fascinating coins from the United States Mint's America the Beautiful series, the 2015 Saratoga Quarter. This coin doesn't just tell a story of history and natural beauty, it also holds a special place in the world of coin collecting thanks to some extraordinary features and rare errors that have collectors buzzing with excitement. If you love coins or are simply curious about what makes certain quarters so valuable, listen closely and enjoy this deep dive into the rarity and worth of the Saratoga Quarter. The Saratoga Quarter celebrates the famous Saratoga National Historical Park in New York, a site known for the pivotal Revolutionary War battles that shaped American history. But beyond the stunning design depicting a battle flag and the rolling hills of Saratoga, there are a few unique minting quirks that can turn an ordinary quarter into a prized collector's gem. Among these rare features, the most sought after are die cracks, doubling errors on the inscriptions, and sometimes off-center strikes that make each coin truly one of a kind. These errors are not flaws, they're the mint's accidental signatures that make certain coins stand out and skyrocket in value. How do collectors identify these gems? First, look closely at the lettering on the coin, especially the words, United States of America, E pluribus unum, and the date, 2015. If you notice any doubling or shadowing, that's a strong sign of a double die error, which is highly prized in the coin world. Additionally, keep an eye out for fine raised lines or fractures running through the fields or the rim of the coin. These die cracks result from tiny breaks in the coin die itself and give each affected coin a unique fingerprint. Sometimes you'll even find coins with slight off-center strikes that make the design appear shifted, another feature that can boost a coin's collectible value dramatically. Collectors and investors alike are drawn to these Saratoga quarters because they represent a perfect blend of history, artistry, and rarity. Recently, we've seen some of these rare error coins come up in auctions and private sales, fetching impressive sums that highlight their growing demand. The buzz in the numismatic community is undeniable. These coins are not just keepsakes, they are smart investments that could appreciate considerably over time. The excitement is palpable, and every new find adds fuel to the fire of collecting enthusiasm. Now, what about the value? Exceptional 2015 Saratoga quarters with confirmed mint errors have been known to sell for prices reaching $40,000. Yes, that's right, $40,000 in words. This staggering amount reflects the coin's extreme rarity, combined with the demand from passionate collectors who recognize the coin's unique status and historical significance. If you happen to have one of these quarters tucked away in your collection or stumble upon one during your coin hunts, you're holding a treasure of remarkable worth. Last unique coin, we are embarking on an exciting journey into the world of American coin collecting, focusing on one of the most fascinating quarters from the America the Beautiful series, the 2016 Harper's Ferry Quarter. This coin pays tribute to the historic Harper's Ferry National Historical Park in West Virginia, a place steeped in rich American history. But what makes this quarter truly special isn't just its intricate design or historical significance, it's the rarity and unique errors that some of these coins carry, making them an absolute treasure for collectors around the world. If you're a coin lover or even just curious about rare coins, stay tuned, because this video is packed with valuable information and incredible stories that you will want to hear carefully and enjoy every moment of. The Harper's Ferry Quarter is a masterpiece of design, showcasing the iconic Harper's Ferry arsenal set against the scenic backdrop where the Potomac and Shenandoah rivers meet. The coin captures not only a piece of American heritage but also the artistry and precision of the U.S. Mint. However, beyond its beautiful appearance, certain versions of this quarter have become highly sought after due to specific mint errors that occurred during production. These errors aren't just minor blemishes, they transform ordinary quarters into numismatic gems that can fetch significant sums in the collector's market. One of the most exciting features that make the 2016 Harper's Ferry quarter so rare is the presence of doubling errors, also known as double dies. This type of error happens when the coin's design is struck more than once by the die, causing letters, numbers, or images to appear doubled or shadowed. For example, the state name, West Virginia, the date, 2016, or the motto, E pluribus unum, may show subtle but unmistakable doubling. Identifying these doubling errors is a thrilling challenge for collectors. By carefully examining the coin under magnification, you can spot these doubled elements, which instantly boost the coin's desirability and value. Another fascinating feature that collectors eagerly seek out on the Harper's Ferry quarter is die cracks. These cracks occur when the die used to strike the coin develops tiny fractures over time, which then transfer onto the coin's surface as raised lines or streaks. These die cracks are essentially mint-made signatures that only a limited number of coins will have, making them incredibly rare and valuable. When you find a Harper's Ferry quarter with visible die cracks, you're holding a piece of minting history that few others possess. It's like owning a small piece of the mint's own story. Additionally, some Harper's Ferry quarters exhibit off-center strikes or unusual metal flow marks, which are minting anomalies caused by misalignment or variations in the metal flow during the striking process. These errors are less common and highly prized because they create visually distinctive coins that stand out in any collection. Off-center strikes, for example, show part of the design cut off or shifted, offering a glimpse into the coin's production process and making it an exciting find for collectors who appreciate uniqueness and rarity. The demand for these rare Harper's Ferry quarters with errors has skyrocketed in recent years. Collectors and investors alike recognize that these coins are not just pieces of currency, but valuable artifacts that blend art, history, and rarity. Major auctions have seen these error coins sell for impressive prices, proving their status as highly desirable collectibles. The buzz surrounding these coins continues to grow, driven by a passionate community eager to uncover and showcase their finds. Every sale and auction adds to the coin story and confirms that the 2016 Harper's Ferry quarter is more than just a circulating coin, it's a prized numismatic treasure. Now, let's talk about the value of these incredible coins. If you're lucky enough to own a 2016 Harper's Ferry quarter with one of these rare mint errors and it's in excellent condition, you could be looking at a coin worth up to $20,000 in words. This remarkable value highlights just how sought after and precious these coins have become. The combination of historical significance, beautiful design, and rare minting errors makes this quarter a jewel in any collection and a fantastic investment that continues to appreciate over time. If you've ever stumbled upon a coin with a strange marking, doubling, or any other unusual feature, you're not alone. Many collectors have discovered unexpected treasures hidden among everyday change. I encourage you to take a closer look at your coins. You might be holding something extraordinary. And if you own a Harper's Ferry quarter or any other coin with potential errors, please share your experience in the comments below. I love hearing your stories, answering your questions, and helping you explore the exciting world of coin collecting. Before we wrap up, don't forget to like this video if you found it interesting, subscribe to the channel for more amazing coin content, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on future videos. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, happy hunting and happy collecting. Remember, every coin has a story, and you never know when you might hold a treasure worth a fortune.